Daily markup Euro USD 12th of July 2023. This is the daily time frame. We're obviously very bullish. We've had a break of structure. After that, we had a pullback, and from here we're now aligned with the direction of the swing, which is bullish. We came into this supply and we had a nice strong reaction, and thereafter we've now on an extremely bullish phase, as we can see all these bullish candles for the last about 5 days. Yesterday, if you recall, we mentioned that we'll probably come in here and maybe have a little bit of a reaction, and this reaction itself gave us like a 5-hour trade, which is fantastic. So yes, so now again the bias is obviously that we are going to take out this daily swing high, so daily is extremely bullish. Moving on to the 4-hour chart, obviously this is also bullish. We've had a break of structure here. This is how I've mapped my H4 swing structure, and after that we are expecting a pullback to happen. You could consider this as a bit of a pullback, but I don't think that this is very significant given, you know, the size of the other pullbacks or the swing legs that we've had on the H4. So I'm not marking this, or I'm not even marking this as my pullback. We have now pulled into this is an H4 supply over here, and I'm expecting maybe the pullback on the H4 starts and it comes down to maybe this level or maybe this level before taking out the daily high. And if we look at this supply zone, arguably it did sweep a bit of liquidity here, and then this has led to, you know, an IBOS, and even like if you were mapping this as your swing structure, then it even led to a break of swing structure. So yeah, this is a significant supply zone, and I do expect a bit of a reaction from here, so that price maybe comes down to this level or maybe even this level. But that's my expectation. Price obviously doesn't have to do whatever I'm thinking. Moving on to the H1, nothing very significant really to mark. Maybe this, but I think this is there on the M15. So yeah, so again, it's extremely bullish. However, since we've come into a refined H4 supply zone, I do expect a pullback to commence. Moving on to the M15, this is what the M15 looks for me. So yes, you know, this is again swing break of structure. So after swing break of structure, we can expect a pullback. Maybe we pull back to this level, or in case the H4 pullback is starting, then obviously the M15 swing structure will turn bearish. But we'll just wait and watch. Or maybe price just continues to go further up. It doesn't really have to pull back like this. It goes further up. Maybe it even takes out the zone, or maybe the H4 and then pulls back, or maybe it doesn't. But we have to just kind of respond to what the price is doing and not be married to you know, the forecast that we might have. But going forward now, I will definitely look at, so even, you know, if you were to look at the liquidity entry models that are taught in the Photon course, I would think that you know, when prices kind of come up to this this H4 zone, and if you just look at this, you know, probably you could look at this as a chalk, and then this structure gets swept. So this, you could consider this as a sweep of liquidity, and then it comes down. So what would you wait for? You know, so on the M15, I would mark this as the point which caused the liquidation. So I will mark this as the point before liquidation. And, you know, so this is the demand which kind of took out this, and therefore now if price comes down here and if this fails, then I'll be interested in short. So my bias, so to say, would be that, you know, maybe price comes down into this demand zone, there's a bit of a reaction, and then we kind of go down. And when this happens, that's when I'm you know, looking at whatever supply zone comes up over here, and when price kind of pulls back into this, that's when I'll be interested in looking for shorts, maybe down to here or maybe even further. It'll all depend on how price really shapes up. So yeah, that's my lookout for today's price action. However, we must bear in mind that price doesn't have to do whatever you think that it'll do. So always bear that in mind, and don't be married to your analysis. Be quick to kind of respond to how price action plays out. Don't react. Have your plan ready in case it goes up. What are you going to do? In case it goes down, what are you going to do? That's it.